details really do matter. And for us, that starts at the very beginning, from the initial planning stages and obviously throughout the build. And those little details over the course of a build, and you think about the number of products and the things that go into a home, the accumulation of a number of things, just what we think is the right way, it adds up. As you go through the home, one of the other things that set us apart is when we do our framing, we do 2x6 exterior walls, but also interior walls. And then we also insulate all of our interior walls just for sound. Most guys will do a 2x6 exterior wall, and then when they go into the interior framing, they'll do 2x4, which is less expensive. At this level of home, to me, it really is the right answer.
Brian DeVore, I run their framing operations. When we found out that we were going to be building a parade home, obviously I was very excited for our company. Just the adrenaline rush to be able to provide something that was going to be a higher standard than the average home that we're just putting up for other contractors and other areas.
In this build, we're using the Advantech subfloor system, which is phenomenal. This particular winter, we've had what I feel like is an insane amount of rain. It feels like it rains every day or every other day. And so you've always done 1.8" subfloor, which just, when you walk around, you're not gonna have floor flex. The Advantech system, you don't have squeaks. And then the coating on the subfloor actually has done incredibly well with all of the moisture.
Typically, a subfloor might be 3/4 of an inch thick, but Element does, at their entry-level homes, even an 1.8" floor, so zero deflection. It's just solid as concrete. The product that we use, which is a Advantech, first of all, more solid, less deflection, practically none, and that makes it far superior to the average floor that's out there in the market.
It's one of those things that nobody sees, nobody will ever really think about, but as you walk through the home, you're not gonna have like soft spots. You'll feel and see the difference. And really it all starts at this level.
As a framer, we always look at the ground up operations as the most crucial, right down to the foundation, because that's where you start going square and true. So every little detail that's going to be associated with the parade home is always under higher scrutiny, so we know we're going to have to turn out our very best.
That's the goal, is we create these spaces that the hope and intent is they feel amazing, and that's something that's true day one, and 10 years from now when you're still in a home. We're super excited to have Element Framing on the job, and as they've cranked out the house, they've done a phenomenal job. We're not building with just the sale in mind and trying to have someone fall in love with something and move in only to feel and find out over time that it's not what they thought it was. We want to create an incredible customer experience, and a huge part of that to me is that we do not do things that end up with clients loving it day one and then over time feeling like they didn't get what they thought they were getting. We've done a modern roof line. So currently they're building up all the crickets, which gives you all the slope in your flat roof to get proper drainage off of the roof, and then they'll apply the membrane roof system over the top, which is what waterproofs the roof and house. From an efficiency standpoint, it's great. It's reflective. It doesn't retain heat like a normal asphalt shingle roof would, or a tile roof. Just an efficiency of home standpoint, it's a great product.
So having done this for a very long period of time, it's always more challenging in the wintertime because you have things that are associated in the wintertime that never happen in the summer. So it always makes it harder and sometimes can even take longer to get that high quality product out.
Battling through all the elements and winter conditions, we've completed the framing portion. We're in the thick of rough-in now. We're drying out the crawl spaces and just moving along. As you go through the home, the reality of it is more robust. It's built better, and the comfort of living in those spaces is higher. It's not taking shortcuts or cutting costs. Who we are at Element and what we're doing, it really is all about the experience and those little details of the insulated subfloor, the 2x6 interior walls, the insulated interior walls, the rigid foam on the exterior, all those little things that, as a standalone item may not seem like much, for us, that really is paramount. And so, from the beginning, it's all by design and part of the plan.